So let's see how Rian Johnson actually thinks the prequels. So there's a video I saw called Rian Johnson and the prequels. So I decided to make a video about because there's nothing to make a video about now, basically, because the news is dry. Well, unless you talk about politics, because the news for politics is never dry. But I don't want to talk about politics on here because reasons. But yeah, now it's the Star Wars prequel routine. How you see him? So Rian Johnson, the one who ruined Star Wars. Let's see how he likes. Let's see what he thinks about the prequels. So, a poll contested about itself as the Star Wars franchise really is not really the prequels anymore. It's really the sequels with Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. I don't really see much prequel hate anymore. No more ever since the sequels came out, which are even worse, way worse than the prequels. Okay. Way worse, okay? Rian Johnson's defense of the films, but I see how people see them. So he asked, so he say a thing about, and yeah. George Lucas made a gorgeous 7-hour movie for children. Really? This is, again, Star Wars is not for children. Actually, it is. It's for all audiences. This is like he say. This is why people think Star Wars is for kids, okay? Because of him, okay? Because of people like, the mainstream media, okay, celebrities think that Star Wars is for kids, even though the newer movies are rated PG-13, okay, which means the movies are not only for kids. But again, PG means the movie is enjoyable for both adults and kids. It's like people don't understand that, okay? I guess, old comedies are also for kids, okay? Old comedies, like in the 80s. And all movies that were made before the PG-13 thing was made, okay? And it while spanning nearly every technical sea change in modern filmmaking for the past 40 years. Again, Star Wars is for everybody. Of course, that's how it is, okay? And a few of lost turns good people into fascists. Of course, really fascists. You have to use fascists. And you mean dictators? Because not all dictators are fascists, okay? There's all, it's like, there was communists as well, and yeah. And there's, of course, straight up dictators like North Korea, okay? And it, while handling every technical sea change in modern filmmaking for the past 40 years. Rian Johnson's analysis got fans taking forward 28,000 likes of time of reporting, and plenty of responses still disagree with him. One fan pretty much said it is partial, yeah. And yeah, this guy is correct. They are still better than the Last Jedi. There, I said a nice thing about the prequels. Yeah, it's still way better than your sequel than the Last Jedi, the movie you made, okay? And why everybody still seems to hate the Star Wars prequels? Not really everybody really. They think that people still hate the Star Wars prequels. Not really that anymore. It's really, the sequels, okay? The sequels people hate now, okay? That's the new ones they hate, okay? Of course they're gonna ignore the fact that people hate the sequels, okay? And yeah. Prequels are way better. And yeah, exactly films he wanted to make. They're the most successful independent films in histories. And yep, maintaining the Star Wars, the trilogy is, many Star Wars fans, mostly, very old people, hate the prequels because of Jar Jar Binks, which is a stupid reason to hate an entire movie. Well, again, people hate, water movies because they have one annoying character that they say ruined it for the entire movie. But again, yeah, the prequels are way better than anything Rian Johnson made. And yep, that's basically it. Goodbye.